Hello all, Alex here with Tech Corner, here to walk you through some of the new features of iPadOS 26. And I do have to admit, this is probably the biggest changes for all of the software Apple released in WWDC. This is, I think, the biggest update of them all, and they've added a lot of great features to the iPad that's going to really, hopefully, improve your productivity of the iPad, and almost, if for some people, it might actually replace a computer. So let's go ahead and dive in. So here I am on my iPad, and the first feature they've added is phone. So you can now make phone calls right from your iPad. You don't have to get your phone or anything, you can do it straight from your iPad. And it's not having to do a FaceTime call or anything like that, it's an actual phone call, which is really great. So if I launch this, you can kind of see what the phone app looks like, and you just click on the name you want, and you can literally dial also in the upper right hand corner. You can access your calls, missed calls, voicemail, spam, and you can also do call filtering. You can also access that dial pad right here and just call a number directly from there as well. So that's one of the new features. The second feature they've added is preview. So this has been on the Mac operating system for a very long time, but they finally brought this over to both the iPad and iPhone. So now you do not need to rely on third-party PDF applications anymore. You can do everything you need for a PDF right in preview. So if you launch preview, you can see all the previews here. And there's a lot of great things in here. And you can, so if you want to access a document, let's see what this is. So here we go. So you can see your appointment, and you can literally annotate on it if you want. You can go click on the little markup, click on here, let's change the color, and I can literally write on this and all that. And the cool thing is, I think, if I'm correct, yeah, and it will even, like if you do a circle box, it will, perfect it and all that. So this is really great for editing PDFs now. Now you do not have to install any PDF application on your iPad anymore, or pay a subscription or anything like that. Now, the third app they brought over is Journal. So if you do Journal on your iPhone, this is really great. The one downside is it looks like you cannot actually use your Apple Pencil to journal on the iPad. That's not supported, at least from what I've heard. But the Journal app is absolutely stunning. I love it. For the iPad version, I think this is going to be wonderful, especially if you want to be able to type on a keyboard and journal that way. This is going to be really nice to do that. Now, the biggest update that they've added is being able to do multitasking. So let me open up Safari. So here I am on Safari, and now I can drag from my upper right hand corner. I can drag my window, and I can size it however I want now completely, which is really neat. And they do have keyboard shortcuts. So I can move this over here to the far right if I want, adjust it this way. And you'll also notice a new thing, kind of like the Mac, where you have the X, the minus, and the expand. Now if you hover over the expand, you do get some options just like you do on the Mac, where you can say, I want to have it justified to the right or the left, up, down, full screen. You can even do it by thirds or by fourths if you want, which is really neat. So let's say I want to open up Mail, and then I want to do the same thing. I can say, okay, well, there we go, click here, and I can, there we go. And it's going to automatically adjust my windows, which is really neat. Another great thing is you also now have the menu bar. So this is a huge plus for me, because in the olden days you always had to go to settings for that specific application to make these changes. Now you don't even have to go to settings, you just go up here, you can go to Mail settings. You also have all the options you need right here, just like you would in the Mac, which is absolutely amazing. And right now, for a lot of third-party apps, it kind of has the default ones. I'm guessing once Mac OS 26 comes out, officially, they'll probably update those and customize it based off that specific app. So this will be a really nice game changer. And just like you do in Finder on the Mac, if you type in what you're looking for, it's going to tell you the shortcut command for that, which is really cool, and where it's actually located, which is really neat. So that is some of the big changes for iPadOS 26. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to throw a thumbs up. If you're interested in further content from this channel, feel free to subscribe and click that bell notification to receive alerts when new videos are posted. Thank you so much for watching.